December the 2nd, Empire. Christmas time in our house is about digging out those timeless Christmas movies and watching them again for the millionth time. Elf, Home Alone, The Grinch, and of course the whole Star Wars collection. Whenever I hear the ancient story of the Nativity, I immediately think about the empire in which the story is set. And it reminds me of that galactic empire into which the young Luke Skywalker finds himself. A young man who's thrust onto a stage he unexpectedly finds himself entwined and ultimately defeats. Empire is an interesting concept that can stand for many different things in our everyday lives. More often than not, it's about power, influence, and oppression. Often we can find ourselves in situations that we may not want to be in, maybe at work or family or relationships that have an unhealthy balance of power. Often we may feel that we cannot do anything about it. The story of the Nativity is one that tells us that God is in the middle of it all. Not necessarily how we expect him to be, but rather quietly and subtly at work to change things. Today's reading comes from Luke chapter 2. In those days a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all would be registered, and this was the first registration when Quirinius was the governor of Syria, and all went to be registered, each to his own town.